Good morning, folks. The morning after. That's right. This is the morning after. We're in Plattsburgh. It was, a long day yesterday. Like I told you in my prior video, they go all the way to 5 o'clock on Sunday. So by the time you do your tear down, get the skid ready, and just basically get out of there because it's a madhouse. And I keep bringing it up, but yes, I was alone. So I had to get everything together, and I was out of there by I don't know, 6 something, which isn't bad at all. We do have a person who takes care of our, drayage, takes care of all that stuff, takes care of all the fees, because to be able to sell in Canada, we have to be able to import the stuff. We have to pay all the taxes, all the duty, all that stuff, and the transportation in. They have companies. There's basically one company for us beyond borders who comes, picks up our stuff actually in Jersey and brings it both to Toronto and then brings it to Montreal. And the other thing too is they store it out there in Canada, so we don't have to deal with it again. And we basically then go to those 2 shows. That's why we're trying to add another one. So it was basically that's the way it ended. We did sell quite a bit of things. A wise man once said, "You can measure success by the amount of empty 30 count boxes." And yes, it was definitely successful. Everything went pretty well with the show. We sold plenty of stuff. The actual I think the biggest sellers, it's kind of funny, that show, you just sell everything across the board, and because they don't have a lot of options, the folks up there, they really, when they have a chance to buy anime, even the normal anime or whatever anime, they wind up just buying in bulk. So they do buy all the stuff. The thing is that the traditional titles, while Viper GTS and Another Lady both sold really well, the ones I would say still to this day, at every show, it's really Vampire Vixen. Vampire Vixen just, it has those legs are so long, it just keeps selling and selling and selling. And over here, I go through a lot. It's almost like the old time days. Then the other ones, still they buy a lot of Bible Black, they buy a lot of everything across the board. So, we're really happy with that. On the anime side, unfortunately, my screw up, I could have brought Tweenie Witches. I think that would have been one of the biggest sellers. But otherwise, we did sell a lot of Doomed Megalopolis. Over here, they love the classics. A lot of them, I guess, grew up with it, and they all mentioned Doomed. We pretty much sold out of that one, and I had quite a few copies of that title, and we did really well with that title. So definitely pretty happy with that one on the other side. Like I said, it was, on the drive back, which I did take a little video. I was pretty happy here. Hello there, folks. The show is over. I did my loadout on the road to Plattsburgh, about 10 more miles to the border. It's only about an hour and a half to get to Plattsburgh, depending on the amount of traffic you get at the border. Do love this area, like I said before. Great people, great stuff. The show Sunday was as usual, a little bit slower than this Friday or Saturday, but not bad at all. Sales were still really strong. Everything finished very well. The load out, as far as getting the skid ready, getting things ready, are a little bit crazy all the time. I did wind up packing the skid, getting it together. We always say success could be counted in the number of, a dead 30 count boxes, and there were a lot. People do buy here. They do seem to enjoy it. I really think if the show just had like another DVD dealer to do regular anime, while it probably hurt my sales a little bit, I think the fans would love it here. They really do need it, just to bring, they love older titles here too, so it would do pretty well. But there's really nobody. There's just a lot of manga. There's definitely a lot of manga, but not a lot of books. I mean, not a lot of videos, sorry about that. Not a lot of DVDs or Blu-rays. It's just the way it is now in the marketplace. Less and less of guys like us. Discotheque does a lot of the American shows, but they don't come up here. I think they would do well up here. Otherwise, like I said, great show. I really hope you guys, look forward to seeing Canada again soon. And, being at the next show, which should be Anime North next year. I am trying to do other shows, looking into Calgary and Otafest, and looking into even some other shows, Alberta, Edmonton, stuff like that. So try and do more shows in Canada. It all depends on scheduling and how many people I have. This one was tough because I mentioned it in another video, but I don't know if I mentioned it on these, is that I was supposed to have my partner with me. She always winds up doing the Canadian shows with me. She loves the area, but I told her the wrong weekend. Yeah, I was pretty stupid. It's usually always the weekend after Otakuthon, and this year, no, it was 2 weeks after Otakuthon. She took off last week, and I had to do it solo. So it was a little bit tough, but got the work done. Everything's good. And like I said, I'll give you another video probably tomorrow morning, and then a short little one, shout out on the way back to Belleville. All right. Thanks for following the story.
In 4.7 miles, continue on Itaúnas, United States.
Like the lady just said, hitting that border, Itaúnas, United States border in 4-point-something miles. Till then, guys, see ya. Let's hope they let me through. Just so you guys know, I mean, these shows make a difference to us, and we always ask, people ask us when the next master is coming and all that kind of stuff. Take for instance, we just finished the payments on Fudo, so we're getting those materials. We're going to have those lab elements come in and be taking care of that, so we're pretty happy with that. And what's going to happen with this show is I'm pretty much heading straight to the bank, and we're going to be getting ready for Doomed Megalopolis 2, so I'll be able to get those materials in, and we'll start to get ready for the releases there. So pretty happy about that. So basically it is early here. There are some car noises outside, but like I said, it's got to get out of here and get back. There is no rest for the wicked, as I like to always say. I think that was, I forget the name of that band back in the day, but ain't no rest for the wicked. And I got to get ready, got to get on the road and get back down to Belleville, hit up the bank, and then go back in and start filling orders and getting everybody ready. All right. The next big show for us is really NDK. It's a really great show. It's out there in Denver, non-Otakuthon. Been doing that for years. It's probably, I think, the biggest in the Rocky Mountain area. There are now quite a few in the Denver area, but that's the thing. We pretty much stick to anime shows. We've done things like comic book shows and other types. There are these fan expo shows. We haven't really tried that, but we stick mostly with anime. So next show for us will be NDK, and I'll be doing videos from there. Otherwise, again, thanks for all you folks in Canada who supported us and watched this stuff. And you are going to take care of Doomed Megalopolis too. You guys take care. All right, have a good one. Bye.